Just, are you going to finish that croissant?
Well, hello everyone. Hi Aspen. Hi Shogo. Yes, it was very funny. it just turned out so like yeah, definitely like I don't know. I shouldn't like talk with my mouth full. But like at the same time it's cuz he was just like housekeeping and we rang a little bell that was at the front lobby and I was just like, "Oh, I want to do that too." But then like I don't know. It ended up just being super funny. And then the room, the lobby room with the bell also has a like really bad echo cuz it's like an empty room, I guess, and it just like it echoed around and it just killed Dark Crusade. He thought it was the funniest thing. What's Aspen doing today? And yes, it is early for me, just a little bit, not too bad though. I didn't forget your request, I just haven't gotten around to it. I got home yesterday and I just passed out and fell asleep. And then I woke up and then it was Phasma night, so like that's it. That's all I did yesterday. And how are you, Curly D? Where I guess that's for tied now. It's very cynic of you. What's Curly do? You must be have to fall asleep in your chair. Didn't you stream today just now? I hope you got some rest. Yeah, I did. I got some. I need more, but you know, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, today we're doing some more Dragon Age Inquisition. It's just gonna be a short little stream because I have things to go to at noon. So, but I did a bunch of playing in the background, and I cleared up a large portion of the Hinterlands. I did the Fallowmire, and what else did I do? Part of the Storm Coast as well. And then I got it set up so that we can just go dive right into getting into Redcliffe. Hey, great streamer. Great stream. Hello, Sister Trashley. I haven't gotten there yet. Sorry about your invite. Oh, I don't even know if there's even audio that's going to the stream. It's probably not. No, it is. Okay, good. 15 minutes. 15. Oops. I can't type today. There we go. There should be some new clips out for Sister Trashley playing spoopy games. Relic, look about achievement hunting. All right, Relic, have a good lurk. That was so funny. It was so funny. I am also lurking. Oh, okay. Is it too early for you? Isn't it almost your bedtime? I'm also feeling very powerful now that I've gone through and explored a whole bunch. Am I close to the place? I feel like I am. So I'm good. I need to work before I start Nightmare Origins. Oh, you have work to do still? Trashly. Why do you have so much work to do? Why can't you just always stream? Just constantly be online for hours and hours. I know you can do it. I saw your last playthrough of Origins. Seems like every time I logged into Twitch, you were streaming. 10-hour streams all day, every day. And Shoko, how are you? How have you been doing? You have an art stream for us soon-ish?
There must be something here. Good find.
Okay, that makes Blackwall happy. Oh man, there's so much here. What's happening?
This belonged to the wardens.
The wardens. My inventory's full. Oh no. What can I get rid of? Ah, pain. Ooh, do we have any good accessories? What is this? Oh, that could be good for Solus, actually. And that allows me to pick this up, so then I can go make camp. Tomarius, my last stream. Last stream! We're gonna be so sad if you can't catch a Shogo stream.
The wardens must have moved on. They're searching for someone. Have you heard of the warden they're talking about?
Can't say that I have.
Whoever he is, he's drawn the wardens away from here.
Yes, a very mysterious Blackwall. I'm so surprised that you have not heard of all these important warden people, considering you're a Grey Warden. Do you want to talk about that, Blackwall? You know so very little about the wardens? Hmm? Do we? Do you want to talk about it? Last stream forever? Question mark. I constantly have work. It was all to make it work on modern PCs. I had to do all sorts of stuff to make it work. I have to do a bunch of stuff to make it playable. I know, and then are your commissions closed, Shogo? In case we wanted emotes or something? Because you've got to get ready to move and pack up for a while, huh?
Place to camp.
Would this make a good place to camp? I don't know. Like, that tent doesn't look very cozy. This one is cozier, but also not that cozy. They are at the moment. I could do a quick pressure, but I don't have a lot of days left. Yeah. But that's so exciting. Moving.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report. Do I have stuff? Mercy's Crest. That was weird. Why does it get stuck? I love how this game doesn't have any bugs. Not at all. Not a single one. It sounds like I'm dying. No, Shogo. Just a few days. Just a few days.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Geological survey. See, that worked. Why doesn't this work? Oh, it's because my inventory is full, isn't it? That's what it is. That's what it is. But that's okay. Because we get to go back to Haven. Get rid of all of our things. Just start over, you know? Oh, yeah, yeah. That gives me anxiety. It's fun and exciting, but, you know... also spoopy. It's so funny. When I moved away from my family out here, I was not even nervous or anxious or anything like that. It just that I was just like, all right. But other people, they were just like, oh my gosh, aren't you like terrified? Isn't it scary going to a new place and starting over and all that stuff? And I was like,
I don't know.
no? Question mark? Should I be? Might as well just sell all these things, huh? Because I can craft things that are better. So all valuables.
Those are the forging tools of an apprentice. Wouldn't you like to use the hammer of a man?
When I moved, I was also very happy. It depends on your situation. Your first chance.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
How'd you know he was a Templar?
Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes
I
time
actually
to
got super depressed moving back. Oh no, same.
to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem
That most of my family is dead.
on the front line. At the top, you've got no leader. No
Oh. Yay. I just imagined like little tiny like confetti just like exploded somewhere and it was like a little like happy tune. Doo doo doo.
Then maybe we need one.
Really do. Really do, exactly. Oh my gosh, I've been posting so many like YouTube shorts and then TikToks lately all about Dragon Age Inquisition and discussing the characters and the lore and the people and what my opinions are, like the way the game looks and certain mechanics and some design decisions, and then how my apprehension about Veilguard is affecting how I'm playing this game, and then our choices and whether or not they matter. And it's been all sorts of fun. I've been getting all sorts of comments and talking to all sorts of people. Brother, can I send sticker material? Yes, yes you can. You and your stickers. Someone should.
Nobody else seems to be stepping forward, and since I can seal rifts, I'm here whether I like it or not. If it proved necessary to have an Inquisitor, I could make a go of it.
For a second there, you sounded like a canary. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass, and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
Brother, maybe I'm working today, I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not.
You think you can have it done by midweek?
That when Thread needs it?
Quartermaster Threaten understands that your work can't be rushed, Master Harry.
Fine, fine. Midweek. Tell Thren she owes me.
Channel 43 News here. Is it true? Hello, Kiwi. Welcome to the stream. Is what true? It probably is. Everything you've heard, it's all true. Isn't that the quote from Inquisition? Oh, what is? No, it's everything you've heard, completely true. That's what it is.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes,
You find a new piece.
You have to say it in the most annoying tone, enough for him to hear it even when you're not around. Nor denied
Bring
us.
it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
I want better armor than what I have here. Like the scout mail armor, like it's fine. But I feel like I should be on top of a city wall defending something instead of out and about scouting. It's just, it's not very slimmy. It's not very fashionable. You know? And I think I crafted armor for the people that I go adventuring with, so that's good. Could put Blackwall in a warden helmet. Since he loves the warden so much. You need something that accentuates accentuates your butt. Big thighs. Hello, Kofi bot. Oh, by the way, Sister Trashley, Shogo mentioned earlier in stream that he is working on the coloring page. That is so funny. Blackwall's head clips through the hat. His forehead is just too big for the hat. That's hilarious. And this just looks silly. A seeker cow. No, don't need that. The dwarf ones are weird. I thought I had more skins for everything. Solus is wearing the warden outfit, which is fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. I could put him in keeper robes. Wouldn't that be fun? Instead of his like weird mountain man look. He will get second place, aka first loser. You know, I was watching Rolo's streams, or not Rolo, but one of Rolo's friends, Grim. I was watching his stream, and then you can redeem a first redemption, like to being first, and then the second place is first loser, and it goes, haha, loser. And I think that's hilarious.
Another time.
Okay, I've done everything I need, I think.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
Should I just like sell all my junk? Snake bites, that might be useful later. Does Cassandra have something? Should I just take Iron Bull with me places? Maybe that would be good. Maybe swap Solus out and then take Vivian and Iron Bull, because I think the two of them are very interesting characters. Sandra used that. Where is Iron Bull? Gift of the Mountain Father, that's fine. Oh, the Bull's Edge would actually... No, it's not as good. Bull and Vip is some of the best banter. Bull and everyone, to be honest. My love for that big man. Look at those titties. Man breasts. I do enjoy the Bull too. Ate a bunch of the candy I got for trick-or-treaters, and I think it has made me a little spicy today. Need some good armor for him. Put that on. Critical damage bonus. Yeah, that'll work. And we already have better armor than all this stuff. Wait, is this what I need? Vigorous male. See, the one I crafted is better than the ones that I've gotten so far, but look at how nice that is. It gives me a nice little butt flap. I like the butt flap, okay? Can't use butt flap yet, though. I don't have any knockout powder. I don't do shadow strike. I don't do throwing blades. I guess I should have done this earlier. And attack. Payback strike. Chains. Charging bull. Butt flap and tasteful bulge. I was very prompt this month. Yes. You were the second person to complete the coloring page. You know, hours after I put it on the Ko-fi. Made some progress. Who do we need to talk to next? I think I just need to go to... What's this? Oh, special shipments. What's this? War room. Your butt on stream for my science research. Every individual book. Oh, you need to show Mom how to get the coloring pages. Does she want to do the coloring pages? She has not told me.
I don't know if Apothecary Adon can get you that many healing drafts, revered mother.
If he cannot, then he may simply tell me no.
Yes, revered mother.
And if he does wish to tell me no,
Blessed are the
I would
righteous.
appreciate him
The
doing
lights in
so
the
in
shadow.
person.
In their blood, the Maker's
revered
will
mother.
is written.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
How are the
Tell
people?
me how our people are doing.
What would you like to know?
You'll need to print them for her. Okay.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars.
I've been really
destroyed their
enjoying doing the
homes.
coloring
In their
pages.
minds, the death of the divine has destroyed any chance of peace.
I think it's really fun. I'm sad that Sayo hasn't shared her progress on those.
Half of Thedas may starve.
She was just like, "Oh yeah, at the end of the week, I'll show you," and it's been a week and a half.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the Hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives.
And Kamisato needs to finish, or I just want to see what Kamisato has done. Like, if anyone's uncomfortable sharing their work in the Discord, that's okay. But I kind of want to see it still.
But they are terrified. More than that, I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell, revered mother.
Make her go with you.
I'm always uncomfortable doing everything everywhere. Is it connections that I need? For rare inventory, that's what I wanted, yes. And we have war table things. Choose a successor. Accept the report. Investigate the thing. Accept the report. I haven't gone to investigate the shards yet. I guess I should have done that last time.
Let us begin.
Yes, let's have Josephine do that nice and tactfully. Build watchtowers. That is done. Nice. Needs bees.
Let's see what we have.
Can we just gather coin?
All right.
We'll just have Cullen gather coin, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna venture forth into the Hinterlands. That's what we'll do. We're gonna take Iron Bull with us and Vivian. Does Kofi have an app? They don't have an app, surprisingly, which is really obnoxious. You'd think that they would, or they should. But nope, they just have a mobile version of their website, which is ridiculous. They do? Do they have an app? Oh, we get to change Bull's fighting. Two-handed weapons. See, charging bull is kind of nice. No stamina. There's that. Mighty blow, backslash, flow of battle, shield breaker, whirlwind. Clear a path and earth-shaking strike? Doesn't sound like a fun time. We are going to fast travel here. And we'll go to Redcliffe. Is everyone excited for Redcliffe?
Yes.
A coming soon page on their site. Confusing it with another app. Patreon has a an app, doesn't they? Don't they? A mobile version, yeah. This post was from 4 years ago. An app would be great because I could just like install that. I could check my analytics and messages and notifications and all that fun stuff. But alas, here we are. Sister Trash, are you excited? We're gonna go see the windmill, your favorite windmill. Shogo's false advertising. Crying. I guess it's one of those you should have been there to get the full emotion of the windmill. As I have not actually played Origins.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons. Watch out, traveler. The veil's ripped open and Maker knows what could come out.
Oh, Vivian doesn't have Dispel. You get to deal with all the demons in the face. Ah! Demons, bad touch. Bad demon touch. Can't believe you take the time to dispel those things. It's so nice because then you don't have to take the time to fight all the enemies. It's so nifty, especially if they spawn like 4 of them all together. You can turn like a five-man fight into like a one-man. You just
Temporal distortions near these rifts.
it's great.
Interesting.
Maybe Fiona will
There are many
know.
mages in Redcliffe. Maybe Fiona will know what's going on.
Maker have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
What a good little scout. Like, oh gosh, there's something at the gate. Run away. Don't go near it. Also runs away.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The former Grand Enchanter? The former Grand Enchanter?
Something's not right. We need to talk to the Grand Enchanter. It is the whisper in the night, the lie upon your sleep.
There are no circles, so her title is meaningless. Doesn't Vivian have her own circle of quote-unquote loyal mages? She's the first enchanter. Redcliffe Windmill. These ruins mark the spot where a windmill once overlooked Redcliffe Village. It was destroyed in the last days of the Blight when Darkspawn attacked the area and was never repaired. Never repaired? Why wouldn't they repair it? They've had all this time. Don't they use it for anything? Also, why is this such a struggle? Okay. Montsamard. The other windmills is all good.
I hear most
refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village? I'm not sure there's enough food.
Redcliffe Village, here we are.
Right. That's why. I'm pleased to hear it.
Can I get into the warehouse? Need deft hands and fine tools.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars.
Right.
Been driven away or killed.
Oh, look at all the side quests that are over here.
It's not just that. I heard about deaths too. Refugees killed by Templars driven past the point of reason.
Even before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild in the hills of Redcliffe.
Tell me about the village.
About your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Fast travel point has been unlocked. We can't go that way. Because the bridge is broken. But like, why? Why is Redcliffe like this?
Would that I could.
Of course.
Grandmother, I think we should go.
Go. In the middle of the war.
Ah, Senna, my
We
darling.
did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked
For
into
the
our
first
village.
time in all
We will
these
not
years,
flee
I
now.
fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
I can take the flowers.
Flowers to your wife's
Because I
shrine
unlocked
for
the
you.
camp and I can fast travel there.
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine
Man,
lies
they treat
there.
elves so bad in this game. In all the games, right?
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Spindleweed. So early. I know, Queen of the Roost. So early. How are you? Welcome in.
Wet.
Also forgot. I have this.
I talked to one of the rebel mages, and she said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic took her.
I don't want you talking to the rebels. We're normal folk. We keep our heads down and let the mages and the Templars kill each other.
Okay. I was trying to. I forgot that I had a YouTube. A Templar greatsword's kind of fun. Came to clean up a mess and had homemade biscuits waiting for us. Biscuits? Homemade biscuits? That sounds delicious. Dirty armor. That's what this person has. A Templar helmet. Scout hat. I think I already have a scout hat, don't I? Defender. Dark Crusade! Housekeeping! That was so funny. We were just talking about that when I first started streaming today. We can have it with dinner. Ooh.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all.
Either way, we're safe.
There's so much dialogue here in this little town. I left the house today. I'm not happy with it. No, it's a trap. Don't do it.
Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road. But look at the sky and those stories about all that magic and the
Go put Inquisition things here.
Rabbit does not flee
Ooh, what can I buy from here? An ambush dagger. That looks really cool. I've never seen that before. A dagger of faith. Wow. 100. Relden culture. Ever committed a crime and the person you did it to fixed you homemade goodies? Okay. Oh. Okay.
Good day.
Oh, that's masterwork armor. That's almost as good as what I have. It looks better. Superior hunter coat. Don't you sell the schematic for it? You don't, do you? So upset.
Alright, you want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition. Do you mean it? I'm a fair cook and you're a fine leatherworker. I'm sure they can find some use for us. And the Inquisition soldiers are the only ones trying to restore order right now. If we want to help.
Alright, we'll do it. Thank you.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Look at that. We got a new Inquisition recruit and we didn't have to do a single thing. Oh, we can't even get back in there, can we? Oh, we can. Yes? Nope. Not quite. This person over here.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies.
Coconut water. Oh, I love coconut water. I would drink more of it. Makes me, it really hydrates me really well though.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition welcomes anyone willing to help, human, elf, or otherwise. If you help those refugees, we'll ensure that you're taken care of.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things. May I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat.
Yay! We did a thing.
To go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there.
He has a list for us. Where's the list? Or do I have to wait for her to be... Oh, here we go. Read list. Did I do it? Did it work? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes this game's a little wonky. You'd think they would have fixed it over all these years. She be coming up today. She wants to watch Smile 2. Ooh. Ooh.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off. And he's
Lord
very
Wolseley.
special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck. And his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice?
He's a very special ram.
Your ram has gone missing?
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back.
Is angry.
Old summer cabin. It's by the lake.
What does that mean? Why is it angry?
Send him back. I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Or maybe we don't want to know. Oh yeah, Sister Trashley, how's your new whatchamacallit, residents? Your guests? We're gonna stay forever to add to your collection of guests. Little fuzzy guests. Pat. Yes, Pat. Some pestis went and he was fine with it, but then he went whenever it is, or wherever it is he goes during the day.
Agents of the Inquisition.
Fiona!
First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
I love that interaction. The sass. You look dreadful. Oh no.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Then who did I meet?
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The free mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
This right here is why you can't trust mages.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
As one indenture to a magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing. You look dreadful and it looks like you've got dementia.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am, though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here.
Had to roll toilet paper with friends. You missed a fun night. It was hilarious.
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
We don't think small here.
When you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be.
Felix. My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
A later date. I don't trust him.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
The Magister's son dropped that. Be cautious, Inquisitor. Family name is everything in Tevinter.
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
We have found more questions than answers.
Financially, yeah. Every time, if you die, whenever the ghost is like hunting and all the stuff that you bring, all your equipment and stuff, you lose it, and those are big investments in that game. So, all the good stuff anyway.
Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Who are you?
Linnea. Just Linnea. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
All you Chantry types think the same way. The Imperium is a great evil that must be avoided. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
They use blood magic.
No magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice.
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People don't like the idea of us controlling their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
Why does everyone think we're part of the Chantry? We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape.
Yeah, but you don't like us really and truly. You caught me. Oh no.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like
In-game monies, yeah.
mages can become. He says all
Oh, ads incoming. It's okay. I'm just doing side stuff. Nothing important.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Very well then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Yes, let's join up.
To have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Agent acquired. Yay.
Inquisition. I wish to wholly undress.
It was a lot of fun, especially when the neighbors came out and the kids all thought we was going to call the cops. Oldest was going to jail because that's what I had told them. Thankfully I'm not the oldest by barely a year. In one night and so long.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hospital. Lived my whole life there, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you were happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute. We were bracing for
Oh, I'd have loved the cops showed up when they said the good old days, Queen. Prearranged cops show up.
in a way. Out of the frying pan.
Oh, that's such a cute little emo. It's a little waving. Curly do.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Probably not. Okay, so there's a couple characters that are off to the side here. Oh yeah, we get to meet Dorian, I believe, here soon.
They say Andraste sent you.
Have we kissed anyone yet?
It'll help save lives and bring peace. I'll be the first to believe.
Hello Tiao, how's it going? Welcome in. I'm trying out this new app called Blue Sky. Ah, you should show them more about Blue Sky. Actually. Come back to Blue Sky. I mean, like, I have it there. I just haven't done anything with it. And how goes the grind for affiliate, Tiao? I try to catch your streams as much as I can, mostly just to lurk though, because I'm always busy, or we stream at the same time. What do we get? What do we get? Do we get nothing? Oh, maybe we get nothing. It'd probably be better if oranges would stop crashing. That's exactly what Sister Trashley said she had an issue with. Was the crashing.
I don't have to worry about you falling at my feet in worship then? That has been tiresome.
I believe we must each attend to our own lives to find salvation.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everyone?
I'm gonna shake EA to death. I'll get the link. Give me a sec. Please, I'm dying.
But I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened and I dread to learn what.
I will leave you to your duties.
Maker speed you, my child.
Subnautica 2. Oh, I just saw an ad for that the other day. Dorian!
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
And we're waiting, because we don't have Dispel.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Watch yourself. The pretty ones are always the worst.
The pretty ones.
You have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Ah, does Iron Bull think Dorian's pretty? I love Dorian. Dorian's one of my favorite mages. Besides Vivian, and I enjoy having Vivian and Dorian in a party together too. I think their banter is fantastic, and then just Dorian's dialogue on his own is fantastic and great too.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
And barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's
all over the place.
Claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori.
Venatori?
Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those
Thank you. I forgot they were called Venatori too close to Voltori to TBH. Oh, can you guys like enlighten me on the lore? Like what is that?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Voltor is evil organ Twilight. Oh, okay. I must have forgotten. Oh, that's so interesting. Time magic. Vivian is very much against all this time magic nonsense, isn't she? Do you think it would be interesting to bring her along for the recruiting the mages? She seems very, very against there's such a thing as time magic.
Gotta admit, I wasn't expecting to find so many vents here.
Didn't they rule everything before? Maybe they just want everything back.
Oh wow, early stream. Hello Lycan, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, early. It's because I have stuff to do today, but I wanted to get more Inquisition done. Sister Tanner. Usually I bring Cassandra along here so she can like talk to Sister Tanner. Maybe I'll wait to do that later. Bring the herbs to the healer. There's Woosley. Farmland security. And we got a whole bunch done. Bunch of story things. And how's Lycan doing?
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
I feel like it's been forever since I caught one of your streams, Lycan.
330 calories.
Is that so hard to believe?
Everyone blames us. The Templars left the Chantry.
Of course, the Victorians
Yippee.
decided to be like. It may be varied by adding a little pulled meat or very fine slices of cold meat. No. I am a toast sandwich purist.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
You might stream today. I'm going to stream today too. This is wild. All the streams. I had to restart my PC. My tablet was acting possessed for some reason. Oh no.
Demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
Alright, so we'll take a blood lotus to the lake. We'll go turn in some herbs to the lady. Stupid life. Didn't you say last time that you were doing second shift and it was awful? The other day there was something that I couldn't quite get done at work, and so I was just like, it's only like a few things, I'll just leave it off to the side and maybe it'll get done by somebody. It would only take them maybe like 10 minutes max to get everything done, and lo and behold, when I went into work yesterday, it was not done.
You were looking
It had even been moved over slightly, so it was less out of the way.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your...
And then one of my other coworkers, like, she gets to her, you know, workstation, and then suddenly there's just like a pile of extra work and things that were unsorted and left behind and things, and she's like, why I don't understand.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Then we have a new list of things, which is acting weird. It is awful. I had the same thing happen to me in my fucking tablet right-handed. Oh no. I can't think of a time that I mean, the other day, the only thing that my PC's ever done is just turn itself on randomly and play music. But it hasn't done that for a very, very long time. Although the other day I did tell it to shut down and apply updates. And that was fine and all, but it was turned on when I came back, and I was just like, I didn't tell it to restart. It should have been off. It was off last time I looked at it. Possessed PC. Ghosts. Magic sword and belt. Yay. I would love it if my work was also haunted. That would be great. Because, like, I worked at a place that I don't know if it was haunted or if it was just like poltergeist activity, but like, I kind of miss it, you know? Random things flying off shelves. Hitting people that are not the bestest of people. Because they deserve it. But there's nothing neat at my new store, my new job. It's very disappointing. I had a haunted job once, so the ghost would push bottles off the shelves. Everything should be haunted. Absolutely not. You say that so confidently. What do you mean? It's a fun time. Blaze flowers. I think it would make everything infinitely more fun. I kind of miss it. Like that one time that I was down in the basement and I was just cataloging and sorting items and getting ready to order more supplies, and then suddenly the sink turns on in the bathroom down the hallway that has no other entrance, and I'm the only one there, so someone would have had to have walked right past me, and my back was to a wall, and I was in the hallway, and I was looking at all the supplies along the thing. Like, they would have had to walk right in front of me, then go around the corner, and then go use the bathroom, and then go wash their hands, if that's what they were doing. And no one did that, so haha. That was fun. And how the cheese lady, because the cheese room where you cut like cheese, and also like the butcher room was down there, and she just never ever wanted to go and explore past that, or even use the bathroom down there.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble.
And there was that time that it was on the security footage that there was somebody with white sneakers, maybe white shoes of some sort, and they were just like running and screaming down the hallway, and then out the door. But the fire, because like the exit, it's an emergency exit, it's a fire alarm exit, and it makes a loud alarm. I've seen it go off, or I've heard it go off. But nothing. There was no evidence. Nothing at all. Mysterious white shoed person just faded into the nether, disappeared. And the guy from the deli always used to be like, "Oh yeah, there's something down there. I hate going down there. I never feel like I'm alone."
Nothing to report, sir.
Infinite water glitch.
We should search the area.
By itself at work too, and I couldn't turn it off. I guess I'm the only one surviving the horror movie. And like hearing footsteps at all hours of the day. Oh yeah, the footsteps too. Oh, I also like footsteps, and then hearing your voice, like not your voice, but your name being called out sometimes. Like I'd be like stalking something in the basement, or go open up the trash compactor, or doing something down there, and just like hear my voice being called out, or my name being called out, and then just like turning and just like, what? Like there's no one down there. It was hilarious. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a good time. It was never malicious or anything, except for like, so one of the managers was always just like really rude, and was just like,
May I help you?
just gave people a hard time.
I found the letter you sent to
And he said something, and like really offended somebody one time, and he was just walking down the pasta aisle, and then the pasta box wasn't even like close to the edge or anything. Like it was definitely further, like it was deep into the shelf. It was on the top shelf, and it just like, I don't know, like a cartoon, or like if there was string or something attached. Like it was just weird. It just like lifted up and then went boop, and then hit the back of his head. And the person I was working with was just like, huh. And I was like, did you see that? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't though.
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right, I'm in.
I had some locked doors unlock themselves and open. I had the keys on my person. Yeah, your haunted hotel that you worked at or something, right? I like those stories. They're very interesting. And then we go talk to the elf guy. I also lost time. How come there's no animal ghosts though? Oh. That is a good question. I don't think there are very many animal ghosts out there. There were ghost cats in my house. Ghost cats?
I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falundine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Thank you, friend. May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
Oh, and now we can convince Dennett to give us the horses. You have books of animal ghost stories. Oh, I want books of animal ghost stories.
Hey, Furrows.
What? Me?
Yes, furrows between the eyes, moping, lost in your own issues.
Can't a man think without being judged for it?
I'm not judging. I was gonna say you're pretty good at it. I can't pull that off.
A tragedy, for sure.
And I mean, if you're going to brood, you might as well reap the benefits.
What benefits?
The ladies.
I have never had Bull and Blackwall. So I'm having Blackwall travel with my party mostly because I've had a lot of people on YouTube and TikTok tell me that they love Blackwall and they think that he's great despite his flaws and his issues and his dishonesty. They think he's an interesting character overall and they really enjoy him. So I don't know. This is kind of a fun little party. Iron Bull, Vivian, and Blackwall. I've never had that combo before. I intend to be a modern ghost. I'm immortal, proven otherwise. I intend to be annoying and not scary. You will hunt people playing Dragon Age 15 yelling, "Combat only!" Yes, exactly. Just like that. Master Dennett.
Those watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Enough. I can call in favors with a chevalier in Val Royal and acquire an Orlesian horsemaster easily enough.
The Orlesians? Hang that. No hopped-up Orlesian pissboy knows more about horses than I do. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Vivian, she's like, "Oh, don't bother. Like, I can get somebody. I've got connections. Don't, you know, it's great." And he's just like, "Oh no, you didn't. Oh no, you didn't." Vivian thinking Blackwall's stinky and Iron Bull constantly offering Blackwall innuendos. Yeah. Women always be doing mental gymnastics to make excuses for shitty men. And no, I don't know.
I should know.
The Lord Seeker's actions.
I haven't asked. I think they are. I think probably maybe. I'm feeling called out. Just minor inconveniences.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Okay, Cullen doesn't have much to say.
Hello again.
Can you tell me more about the Seekers?
The Seekers of Truth were born from the original Inquisition long ago, when it united with
Food messes and give treats to dogs and stuff. Oh, that would be cool.
watching over them, but also investigating magical events they couldn't handle. We were meant to be incorruptible, above reproach. How seldom does reality match the ideal?
Why did your order turn against the Chantry?
Knock all the snacks down for the cats, you know. It's so annoying. Why does my dog have diabetes and is so fat? I keep him on a diet. I don't know what happens. Noisily eating chips at night. Ah, that would be good. Have you all seen the whatchamacallit? It's like a TikTok or like that little animated video where it's like this little guy just eating his chips before bed, which is kind of gross, you know, eating chips and then having all like the crumbs everywhere. And then he just decides, oh, it's bedtime, and then he puts like the bag of chips away, turns off the light, and then suddenly he hears crunching and somebody getting into the bag, and then he's just like, he wakes up, turns on the light, and then there's just like a single tear that rolls down his eye. And then a finger comes and just like wipes the crumbs from his face. And then goes, shh.
You're right. Something should have been done.
When faced with a problem, the Seekers would close
That
ranks.
would be scary as hell. That would be so funny though. Just eating chips.
The moment the mages
Crunch, crunch.
our response was predictable. It was difficult to watch.
Loose butterway into their fridge. No.
I've no more questions.
No. No, no, no. No.
How's it going?
So how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube.
I can hear eating chips. The horror is already too intense. That's evil.
When I came to Orlais, I chose the iron.
Flip their toilet paper around. Now that's unacceptable.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon.
The Iron Bull.
That really works for me.
See you later, Bull.
See ya.
Have you seen the horses Master Dennett sent the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
Well...
Ah, you noble boys never change.
Please say these are our thanks for the refreshment.
I've been meaning to thank you.
The does service. You want to talk about that definite article yet? No, no. I will wait for more lore to be revealed later.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Your name Blackwall doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher, then? Ferelden?
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
So you have a past.
That many Wardens were once criminals.
You're right. When you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
So secretive, Blackwall.
Continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
The Iron Bull. I like an article in the front. That is just so interesting. So neat.
So we have Tevinter activity in the
Lord. I love the giant emotes.
Said that without more ore, we won't be able to get blades for the recruits.
Now I can do this. Yep, there we go.
Yes, Mom. I think he knows, Mom. He talked about how we have to dig it up.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Let's see, we already did all this in the last stream. I enjoy Liliana, she's very interesting. I just finished the coloring page despite my haunted tablet. I'm so excited, it'll be great.
Yes?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Oh, hydration, very important, thank you. Post it so I may judge it.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
If you lead all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter.
Already posted it, nice.
When the circles are restored, that will change.
What was it like to live in a circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
So, tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And mages need the company of other mages. No one else can truly understand the challenges we face, nor see the world as we do.
When they aren't when they're full size in your Discord, I'm sure it's a me problem. Oh, I noticed that they were less saturated. I didn't realize they were actually like gray until you make them large. That's interesting. Ooh, Shoko, do you want to talk about like what liquid is coming out of the cup? Oh, I love how you illuminated it too with the candle. That's great. It goes to you. I'll take it. Hello, Tim. How's Tim doing? Tim Tamser. Have you been? Did you notice that I've been doing a lot of stuff on YouTube lately? Plot twist. How you been? What you been up to? Still doing just lots and lots of working?
must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere. Most
Yes.
circles allowed mages to live away from the tower.
A violet tea or something? I just wanted this color.
All that was required was permission from the first enchanter. Some circles
I cannot find it. Yes, it's in the Art, Music, and Hobbies channel. It's a forum. I figured that would be the best like place for these kind of posts, since they're like in like a forum, kind of like a like you can post thing, and then they have a whole bunch of people react to that and add to their own posts, and then they can all be nice and neatly categorized into little sections. And I think that's kind of fun.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in this circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarans or men. I have known some who are impossible to endure and some who are utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royaux. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
How did we come
So,
to this state where the circles
her circle was a decent experience, right?
Solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met.
Oh boy, do I have opinions on Templars. Big project plan today that I should get up and start now. Ooh, do you want to give us a hint of what it's going to be? Is it for sharing?
Let us spend time gardening.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are
It is
mages
card
fighting
work.
mages?
Ah, okay. But that's exciting though.
Only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand.
Because you enjoy your vehicle a lot, right? You like working on it.
Free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder.
And rod bearings. Oh.
Terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Huh. Vivian is so interesting.
I will take these injury reports to researcher Minave.
Alright. Are we going to side with the rebels? What does everyone think, by the way? We're gonna help the rebel mages? Because I feel like, in my opinion, the rebel mages is one of the better options, because the Templars just seem like, I don't know, they're in such a disarray, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say.
Let's see what we have.
Eileen mages. I know, that's kind of my leaning as well. Because the Templars, they didn't suffer nearly as much as the mages do in the war. And the Templars are just kind of crazy with the whole demon issue and the Lord Seeker and all that stuff. You'll get more interesting stuff with Fiona since you meet Alistair King also. Yep. And it has a desktop version and you can upload videos. Oh, can you? That's neat. The fact that Vivian isn't aware of Ferelden's Circle's X is biasing her, like the fact that the mage just got made tranquil at all, let alone an alarming rate is enough to side with them. Ah. Yeah, the whole tranquil thing is crazy. Improve stability.
All right.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
I know. I chose Alistair to be on the throne, and he has Morrigan's
The
baby.
letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
They gain 500,000 users in one day. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me?
He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you. Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Arlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
Has outplayed us.
Surely not.
The Magister's son, Felix, told me Alexius is in a cult that's obsessed with me. I doubt they'll graciously receive our apologies and go about their business.
They will remain a threat, and a powerful one, unless we act.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a
You'll be
solution.
bummed that you won't be able to play Veilguard when it releases. Aw. I wish Hot Liliana from Dragon Age Origin was in the game. Need another way inside, maybe?
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer, a water course, something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
See, and then that's like the nail in a coffin for like wanting to side with the mages. Because it's like, you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. Like, if you want to be safe, you can just go with the Templars. And it's like, no, I don't want to be safe. What do you mean? Blackwall, Vivian, Iron Bull. Oh wait, I can't do that, can I? It's fine. Blackwall, Dorian, Vivian. That should be fine, right? Ah, that makes me sad too. We won't all be able to play Veilguard together at the, on release day.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
The negotiators.
They have to accompany me. You wouldn't deprive me of my attachés, would you?
That's not a trap, is it?
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Because you simply ooze trust. Oh, I want to say that so bad.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
What are we going to decide? No.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Oh no, Felix, you've told. Are you really here?
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
If I'm a mistake, what exactly was the breach supposed to accomplish?
It was to be a triumphant moment for the Elder One. For this world.
The Elder One.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve? The one who killed the Divine? Is he a mage?
Soon, he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Surprise!
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Well, here we go. I need a quick save button just to talk trash. Can't wait to punch Dorian's dad in the throat. Oh my goodness. I need to set up Dorian, level him up.
Probably not what Alexius intended.
And there will be ads that'll play in about a minute and 20 seconds. I think we have enough time to do this, and then I have enough time to go do that other thing that I was supposed to do today.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
How far?
Did we go forward in time or back? And how far?
Those are
excellent questions.
We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Do you know the Elder One?
Alexius mentioned an Elder One in the hall. Do you know who he was talking about?
Leader of the Venatori, I suspect. Some magister aspiring to godhood.
Mm.
It's the same old tune. Let's play with magic we don't understand. It will make us incredibly powerful. Evidently, it doesn't matter if you rip apart the fabric of time in the process.
Right. Apparently.
You have a plan to get us back, I hope.
I have some thoughts on that.
I really hate ketchup packages. What's wrong with ketchup packages? And I apologize for the ads, but luckily we're just going to be in the little castle for a little bit. I won't do any major cutscenes. For 3 whole minutes. I am going to loot everything, because I am a loot goblin. And I have to have a full inventory at all times, or else I get anxiety. And it will not be sorted. There will be no rhyme or reason for any of it. You know, there's an awful lot of water. Wouldn't some of these iron bars be like rusted? And you can just like open them super easily because they would have been rusted all the way through, right? You get nothing out of it. And that's why you hate them, because there's not enough actual ketchup in them. Maybe they aren't iron. Like, what else would they be? Steel? That rusts too. I need a lot for a heart attack. I think, oh my gosh. I am suddenly craving Arby's because I was just thinking about like the Arby's sauce. Or their pepper sauce. I like to go into the Arby's and then like actually go there and have the little like packets, and then you can just like pump the packets, and or not like the packets but the little cups, and then you just like fill the cups all the way until there's like so much almost spilling out of it if possible.
Has made a dreadful mess.
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Okay, inventory. Dorian! I don't have a nice weapon for you. Need to craft one. But you do get superior enchanter armor. What is this? Small boost to attack speed when below 50% health. Sure. Why not? Enhance Immolate Ring. Yes. What's this? Ring of Critical Chance. Constitution's nice. That's some extra health, right? Sicko gains a small amount of stamina after killing an enemy. Nope, don't need that. Is this lunch plans you're making? I mean, KFC fries. Oh, KFC actually has some pretty decent fries. I tried them for the first time the other day because I was like, I don't know what other side. I always get like mashed potatoes and corn, but I'm like, maybe the fries are okay. And turns out they are okay. Pretty decent. Armor. Do you have the Canary bondage armor? It's my favorite. I don't know how much protection you could actually provide. Why is it all wet? I do not condone these working conditions at all. Okay, so this is where we were, right? We went here. And then we had our choice of left or right. And I went right. Because left is just this over here, which gave me the armor for Dorian, which is great and all. Okay. Being lost in Redcliffe Castle is one of my favorite pastimes. Oh yeah, and then I have to get Dorian's skills all set up too. What do we got, Dorian? I need you to be able to give me a barrier. Very important. Abilities cooldown is really nice. Whoops. And then we're going to go into fire. I love making Dorian a fire mage. Flash fire, immolate, flashpoint. It burns hotter and has a shorter cooldown time, allowing you to rain fire upon your enemies more often. No longer has a cooldown, but casting it multiple times instead costs additional mana. Let's do wildfire. Burns brighter and hotter, intensifies the panic. Yes, AoE stuff is great. Pyromancer. When you cast a fire, this half your current barrier to empower it. The longer the barrier consumed, the greater the bonus of the spell's damage. Okay. Fire mine and firewall. Firewall now begins at your location and moves away from you for the duration. Oh, it's a wave of flame. Lasting flames. Let's do wave. And let's call that good. I might take a nap before I stream. Small nap. And just a little so I stay up to a normal time before sleeping officially. I greatly fear though that if I attempt a nap it will turn into a sleep and I will see everyone at 8 p.m. A lot of candy and might be sugar crashing now. Oops. Firewall keeps out viruses. Does it though? Does it do enough? That poor guy. That one I just one shot. Look at him. Look how he died. Isn't that great? Just flops over, just like damage. Morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome in. What have you been up to? How'd Fall Guys go yesterday? I saw that you swapped games after your cozy game. You want a solo? Oh, that's so exciting. Go away, Windows messages. We're streaming here. We're trying to get through story. Ooh, what's down here?
Who's there?
Vivian!
What is this supposed to be? A pretend rescue to gain my trust? Do you think I'd fall for that?
Those Guild Wars 2 clips. Why? What's wrong with them? Aren't they great? Who wouldn't fall for that?
You have to admit, the old fake your own death, travel through time, rescue your allies trick is a classic.
Well, if you're one of Alexius's little minions, at least you're clever.
No trick, I'm afraid. Alexius accidentally sent us through time.
He sent you to this time? Was that meant to be a fate worse than death?
Maybe, but I'm not sure if it'll be worse for me or him.
Perhaps the rest of us are the losers in this contest. Since your death in the throne room, do you know what's happened? The Venatori assassinated Empress Selene. In the chaos that followed, they invaded Orlais. Their army was not just mages, but demons. Countless demons. Their Elder One ascended. There is nothing left.
There must be a way for us to stop all that from happening.
Must there? I think you might be expecting a little much from the Maker, my dear. So, lead on. Anywhere is better than this place.
That's crazy. Lead on. Anything. Vivian sounds like she's someone who's just like lost all hope and will to like go on. If she's saying things just like, wow, you're asking a lot of the Maker then.
I hear you.
Blackwall.
Andraste, have mercy. You shouldn't be here. The dead should rest in peace.
You don't look well.
You're right. You don't look so good.
Am I dreaming this? The dead asking a dead man if he's all right.
You skipped over too much. Look at the poor man. Alexius's spell didn't kill us. It sent us forward in time. That's how we survived.
Forward in time? I don't understand.
You're not the only one. Just come help me fight Alexius and maybe we can fix all this.
Maybe I've just gone mad. If what you say is true, then this... everything I've been through, everything about this nightmare is a mistake.
I should have been here, but we'll set things right.
Now I know I've gone mad. To set all this right. If we make Alexius pay for his crimes, that's enough for me.
That is so interesting. Like, did he almost reveal his secret to us just then? A dead man talking to another dead man. Asking if he's okay. Was that Blackwall just like breaking character for half a second? Just want to explore this way. That's all I want. And I guess, Sister Trashly, you had Solus down here, right? On this mission? Yeah, and that was that interesting dialogue? I can't quite remember. I missed part of it because I came in late. I saw you finish it, but... Fiona, dear!
Alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Is that you, Fiona?
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius.
He's very forlorn and weirdly quiet because instead of lying, he just says nothing. Oh.
No one challenges him and lives.
I promise, I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly, before the Elder One learns you're here.
Ooh, we're the Elder One, huh? Okay. Huh. And then no dialogue from Vivian either.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
One down!
Feels good to be fighting again.
I'm sure Alexius would be delighted to see us.
Oh, does Vivian get to be spicy? Is she mad about everything? I'd be mad. Take all. Search everything. Supplies replenished. Sirius is having sweet little puppy dreams. Hear him in the back. So precious. Not reading anything because, you know, combat only. Very important. You know, the first time I did this, I did not have a rogue with me who could open up doors. Like, isn't that crazy? All the missing loot and codex entries and things that I skipped out on. Because I was a fool and I had never played a game like Dragon Age before. Combat only. It's the treasure thing. Then we go up. Oh, all the materials we're getting from this though, that's kind of fantastic. I love that. A lot of dead Inquisition though. That's crazy.
The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Oh! There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
Oh my god, that's terrible. They killed a sister. Can you save her if you get in here? Like, I feel bad now that I listened to the dialogue.
Oh, Mother. Where was your maker when you needed him most?
Oh, wow. Also, did I just get new things? What did I just pick up? Bleeder of Souls. It's a unique dagger. No one plays Dragon Age for combat.
Know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer!
Never.
There's no use to this defiance, little bird. There's no one left for you to protect.
You're wasting your breath.
Talk! The Elder One demands answers.
He'll get used to disappointment.
So many people do. It's surprising, actually.
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
Well, that was impressive.
Anger is stronger than any pain. Do you have weapons?
They skip cutscenes.
The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
I mean, yeah.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Wait, there was something for me to interact with? No. Oh, it was just some loot down at the bottom.
We need to find
Those people are insane.
He'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
One down!
That wasn't so bad. I think with the proper equipment and stuff, and I shouldn't have any problem getting through story before Veilguard. That New Game Plus is such a good time, right? She's big mad, I know. As a gate to keep me from hanging out with my pixel friends. I like that. You've discovered the docks.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
I don't think that's what you intended.
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
These docks are really interesting. This is all underneath the castle, huh? I hope that they really go for making the combat really, really good.
This is the Elder One's power.
In Veilguard, I want the combat to be so good in Veilguard to make up for their different design choices that they've made. And who's excited to have fun hair physics? Did that thing just reset on me? Oh, that was a nice hit. But meshing RPGs is the natural progression. No, I hope it's gonna have some nuance. I think it'll be good. I'm hoping it'll be good. Really, really wanting it to be good.
I am not a child. I can resist you. I am you.
What? Oh my gosh, I forgot how much loot there is in this little castle. All free money.
No!
Connor! It was an act of courage. He knew there was no other way to resist. He resisted that demon to the last.
Not Connor.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
More than anything, they can actually guard, parry. I like games that have story and challenging, interesting combat and puzzles. Combat buildings are my least favorite about this game. They are a snooze. You can do nightmare difficulty, minimal effort in any class in this. No thinking is required. Are we getting some of the salt out of you? Are you having your sugar crash and now there's just salt? I timed this just right. Yeah, I hit all 3 of them. So nice. You know, I'm starting to really enjoy this bow combat. I love playing as a mage or a warrior, but you know, this isn't bad. I'm excited to absolutely eat it during Origins on Nightmare. If I can get past Redcliffe, you'll be fine. Oh, we've got inventory nightmares. So I can pick up this.
The main hall is that way. I'm sure that's where Alexius is hiding.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Shadow essences. Accessories, things that I can get rid of. Wait. A ring of guard penetration. Focus, maybe? A ring of critical chance. Oh, so there's no blood mage in Veilguard, and we are in Tevinter. Blood, blood, blood. It's crazy, isn't it? Actually, did I just give Vivian the wrong thing? Okay. More points. What is this? Oh, is this for bonus side content?
Cover the stairs. They're distracted, worshipping their elder ones. Take them down before they see us.
Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Which is good. Why am I getting notifications right now? Can't Windows tell that I am like playing a game? Go away. Your sounds. I know. I keep thinking they're my sounds. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Is there anything up here at all? Any whole reason to come up here? I don't think there is. Okay, now we can run. Keep going. Through those doors. And we'll finish up our little adventure for the day.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Forgot.
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Yeah, we have to find the shards. It's where the game introduces you to the other little side project.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly. Block them from coming up the stairs!
Well, shall we move on, darling?
Yes, we shall. Unless there's something good in here, which there probably isn't. There isn't. Look at that. Who knew? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I'm missing anything super vital. Another red lyrium shard to go in my extras inventory that doesn't count. Going around, going around.
What happened here? Somebody had very questionable taste.
Did I get a notification? I did on my phone, which I should be charging. I should have charged this while I was away. Well, I was streaming because I'm going to be out and about.
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground. Get that enchanter!
I did get him. Lilian is just like, eh. Doesn't even care.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Anything good? Just some materials. I am glad that materials are not part of inventory space, because wouldn't that be crazy? What an inconvenience. Yes. Okay, was there another way around? Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. Yes. More supplies. And a reinforced shield. Inventory. Let's get rid of something. Not to pick up that shield, though. Whatever Braid of Rank is. That seemed interesting. Oh. I didn't even have to do that. That's fine. Secret tunnel? Is that what I'm seeing over there? Secret tunnel? Sorry to interrupt you in your room.
Main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
Blackwall. Okay, can't take that. Hey, okay, fine. Back to the main hall it is. Or Masterwork Wave Blade.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Rifts tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
It is so nice outside, is it? I'm excited. As soon as I finish up this mission, I'll get ready and we'll go to the game. This fine Saturday. I hope everyone else is having a fine Saturday too.
I was worried I'd have to search the whole castle for you, Alexius.
There's no longer anywhere to run. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Final failure.
Was it worth it?
I spent hours and hours up in here.
To yourself.
You blasted through this.
All we can do is wait for the end.
I have a pretty good mental map of the castle in my head.
It does matter. I will undo this.
How many times have I tried? The past cannot be undone. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all.
Felix. That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius. What have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No.
No! I gave the word.
Oh, I hate how teleporty he is. It's okay, it won't take him long to go down.
Where are your assassins this time?
Oh, he can open up Fade Rifts? And that's an interesting new ability, or was he able to do that before?
Your efforts are futile. This world's already lost.
Ow.
Your death will be my apology. wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. He didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others.
Sad.
Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now.
Uh-oh.
There's a reason they won.
We'll go on ahead. Take out as many as we can. Liliana, you're the last line of defense. Give them what you've got.
We'll make this count.
The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
Oh wow, Blackwall and Vivian. I forgot that whichever companions you choose are the ones who are the lines of defense.
Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste,
Oh
guide
my
me.
goodness, to see Vivian just die.
Take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe, and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Ah, big heavy
Glad that's
sigh.
over with.
A future no one wants to see, right?
Or not.
Grand Enchanter, imagine how surprised I was to learn you'd given Redcliffe Castle away to a Tevinter Magister.
King Alistair.
Especially since I'm fairly sure Redcliffe belongs to Arl Tegan.
Your Majesty, we never intended...
I know what you intended. I wanted to help you. But you've made it impossible. You and your followers are no longer welcome in Ferelden.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
I should point out that we did come here for mages to close the breach.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
Yes.
We need their skills, but they have proven themselves far from trustworthy.
No one fights well for their captors.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Oh. Alistair doesn't even know that's his ma. She never tells him. Does she know? Does she know? Oh my goodness, prisoners or allies? She fully knows. She fully knows. That's so interesting. And like there's no hint. She's not even gonna give him a clue. Oh man, like I want to do the full alliance, but also like I mean, they kind of like the Tevinter Imperium, really? And then like all the time magic, like shouldn't there be like a little bit of punishment? I don't know, what should I do, guys? What should I do? What would be the most What is everyone's favorite decision here with the rebel mages? Do you ally with them or do you conscript them? Prisoners can be interesting. I think so too. I've never gone with that option before. I like allies. But I have done everything. Here, maybe the Inquisition can be like a structure for the mages.
You will surrender yourselves as prisoners and conscripts of the Inquisition.
We shouldn't have accepted the Magister's help, I know, but...
The sky has been torn open. We are all in immediate danger. There is no room for failure now. We cannot close the breach without you. But we would be mad to trust you.
Then I wish the Inquisition all the best. I'd like Redcliffe back to normal by sundown
It is so...
tomorrow.
Then we have no choice but to surrender to the Inquisition. I'll go prepare for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. We must do what we can to restore peace to a world that sorely needs it.
So Solus does not like that. He greatly disapproves, and Blackwell disapproves. But everyone else seems to be okay with it. Interesting. Silly Alistair. Flip a coin, oh my god.
Suffered enough. Why continue to mistreat them?
It is not mistreating them to take reasonable precautions.
Whatever you call it, the situation with the mages is unstable and likely to deteriorate, just as the circles did.
What did you think we were doing? Taking the mages prisoner?
Oh, okay. So now these are very interesting choices. They allied with the enemy.
Alexius serves whoever opened the breach, and the rebels joined his army. They are a captive enemy force.
They didn't have a choice. It was Alexius or death.
Enough arguing. None of us were there. We cannot afford to second guess.
Did we win?
The sole point of the Herald's
With Morgan too. The sun is hot and spicy today. Oh, good.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
And I'd hope to sit out the assault on the breach. Take a nap. Maybe go for a walk.
What is it they say? No rest for the wicked.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with. future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Maker willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Woo! And, well, maybe. Here we go. And we're gonna save it here and then call it a day because we had so much fun. She needs screens. Dorian have already moved in. Pavis. Yes. I love Dorian. Dorian's one of my favorite characters. Just like Vivian. I think all the... I mean, in general, all the characters are really interesting. And I look forward to maybe Veilguard also being fun and exciting and interesting. Hopefully. That's the hope, is that it'll be fun and exciting and interesting. Do we have, I don't know, is there someone we could raid that's in the Dragon Age Inquisition category who looks like they would be interesting, maybe? There's a lot of people playing this game. So many. Oh, someone's doing Here Lies the Abyss. Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough. Who's this person? Are they going to have ads? Yes, they're going to have ads, probably. But yeah, I'll continue streaming this. I think I definitely want to make a Sunday kind of the cozy video game Sunday kind of days. Aspen was so kind enough to gift me cozy Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is a really interesting game where you can doodle castles of all things, which is very interesting. And or not only castles, but like little villages and things. And I'm kind of excited. I've really been wanting to play that. It's a very cozy game, and sometimes I just want something that's nice and like not crazy. Like I love Dragon Age for all of its story and stuff, but you know, sometimes it's nice to just like not brain for a little bit. You know? Not sure if we see this person's a loot goblin just like me. Your definition of cozy is sometimes not accurate, aka Manor Lords. Manor Lords is stressed. Manor Lords is a great time. It is very cozy, except for the time where the houses caught fire because of the lightning, and the lightning killed the cow, and but you know, sometimes it can be a little stressful, but it's not for very long. It's a nice cozy game. You can build a little village and it's great. I think it's a great time. And I'm sorry, Shogo, I missed your message. You're leaving. Bye, Shogo, we miss you. Shogo is here we go. We'll do a shout out for Shogo just cause we can. Here we go. And if everyone's already not watching Shogo, go check Shogo out for some art and other fun games and things. Okay, this streamer looks like they're fun. I'm gonna go ahead and try to raid them. I guess that's what we'll do. What are they? Dark Mopey. What an interesting name. There we go. They're doing all sorts of things. It looks like they just got raided, and we'll just add to that raid. How's that sound? That sounds like a good time. Yeah, I'll continue playing Inquisition. I really enjoy this. I'm really excited for Veilguard, but also cautiously excited for Veilguard. So we'll see how that goes.
She's a big horror content creator. I don't play horror myself, but I gonna follow you just because you're brave. As a dog, as my future. Oh my goodness! Thank you
This
everyone
person
for the
seems like they're
follows.
fun.
Oh my goodness! It's so unexpected, and thank you for bringing in, for coming over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just very chaotic. I have very chaotic personality, and my brain just jumps when I'm too excited.
Okay, yeah, this is a good little raid. Anyway, I will see you all later. Have a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll stream on Sunday, and it'll be a cozy time. Say hi to Dark Moiple? Moiple? I guess that's what her name is. Well, we'll do a double raid. Okay, bye. That's your clip?